So, video people, you asked me to sum up how much I love Gran in a minute? Really? Well, to begin with, Gran, you made our dad very happy. You brought joy into his life. For that alone, we love you. But that wasn't all you brought to us. You became a grandmother, a great grandmother, a friend, a confidant. For those and so many other reasons, we love you. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. You're truly a treasure to us.
My name is Peter Quinceers and Gaga is my great-grandmother.
Gran, I just wanted to wish you happy birthday. Thanks for being the sweetest, nicest, and neatest grandmother I'll ever know.
I love Gaga so much because she is very kind and she cleans my room. My name is Stella Jane and my Gaga is Jane.
The first thing I remember is when she gave me my first bath. She would get my hair wet and she would put me in the sink in my little bath.
I love you, Gaga! Hello, my name is Elliot. Gaga is my great-grandmother. Happy 90th birthday, Gaga.
Happy birthday, Gran.
Happy birthday, Gran. We just wanted to call and tell you happy birthday and tell you how much we love you.
First and foremost, I want to thank you for your love and support for me and Nancy in our 46 years of marriage. You've certainly been supportive to me and have loved me, and I can't thank you enough for that, and certainly your support and love for our children.
I just wanted to remind you of Barbara Helen calling you the Sergeant Major. Perfect name, the Sergeant in charge. But all kidding aside, thank you for being such a wonderful mother, for all the things you've taught me, to love cooking, to love entertaining, to cleaning a house and making it spotless, the love at the beach. We've always been there for each other through thick and thin. I love you with all my heart and hope this is the best birthday you ever have.
I wonder what she was like when she was a teenager. She's seen a lot of changes. I mean, she's 90. She's been through a lot of changes in this world, literally, from, the milkman, literally, to buying milk at a store. No car to cars. No TV to, now she has an iPhone that she can barely work.
When our dad told us that he was bringing someone new into our family, there was understandably a little uncertainty, but we should have just trusted his judgment, because the lady he brought to us is kind and loving and generous and strong and hardworking, and one of the finest ladies I'll ever know. So from a stormy beginning, that with a wedding that was going to take place in a hurricane, come hell or high water, literally, we've shared so many births and deaths and weddings and graduations and more family parties and holidays than I can list. And they've been enriched so much because Gran was part of them.
I realized today that when you and Grandpa got married, I was 9 years old, and now I'm 31. So you've been in my life for 22 years, and I'm just so thankful. You're such an important person to all of us. I have such great memories of Thanksgiving. You're so good at bringing everybody together. And I think that the Christmas ornament that I got you a couple of years ago really sums you up well, because you are grand-tastic.
Hey Gran, just wanted to say happy birthday. I'll always remember coming down for Thanksgiving and your house being impeccable and you getting up at some ungodly hour to make sure that we all had delicious turkey and other food.
When Lily came home from the hospital after 3 months, she weighed a little more than 4 pounds. And you and my aunt and my mom, y'all got together and decided that Judy and I were not going to put Lily in daycare until she was at least a year old because she was so small. And that first year, I just remember how you cared for Lily and helped her grow and get stronger, and that's the beautiful young lady that we have here today, my sweet Lily. Happy birthday, Jane. Love you.
Happy birthday, Gran. I love you. Thank you so much for bringing the Colliers and the Quints together. We've had a great time over the years with all the different holiday celebrations, etc. And thank you on a personal note for taking wonderful care of me 20 years ago when I had a tiny baby, and for taking care of her and all of our family, and especially for taking wonderful care of our dad. You are a beautiful lady and very classy, and what I love about you, I have to say, I love, love, love that you can bring a superlative into everything, whether it be gorgeous or wonderful or whatever, and it's so sincere and it's so beautiful. Happy birthday. We love you.
One of my favorite stories with Gran is when she came and watched me and Mark one weekend. My parents were out of town, and so it was, or not even a weekend, it was probably like weekdays. So it was a school day, and I wake up at like 6:30, and I didn't really do much, I didn't really care, so I just like get dressed. Honestly, it looked like kind of like trash. And then I walk into the kitchen, and there Gran was. 6:30 in the morning, like fully dressed, like she looked like she'd been up for hours, which she probably had. Like,
classy Southern lady.
Oh, so classy. So honestly, I hope to one day have as much poise and grace as she could, like in her left pinky. So we love you, Gran, and I hope you have a great birthday. So.
Hey Gran, we love you. You're somebody that I know every time I come in the house, you're always going to give me a big hug and a big smooch on the cheek. And I mean, we really do love you. So we just want to call and tell you happy birthday. Not call, send a video.
Hello, Miss Janie. It's been about 22 years since you came into our lives, and you've enriched each and every one of us with your loving and your caring way, especially in the way that you loved and cared for Daddy. And for that, I will always be thankful. You were always there to lend a helping hand, and no matter what kind of crazy scheme the sisters thought up. And you showed me that age and energy had nothing in common.
You came into our life 20 some odd years ago, and you made it a better place. You made it a more bearable place during a difficult time. My fondest initial memory, I suppose, was Dad's talking about you and talking about what light you brought to kind of a dark place for him at that point in time. You brightened his life, and you took care of him in a dark time. You've taken care of all of us at one time or another. And my fondest memory, I suppose, relates to when you told me that you didn't want Emily to go to child care right off the bat. You wanted to keep her, and you took such wonderful care of her when she was a baby, and you wrote very special notes about her day and what y'all had done that day, and you wrote them in her words, not in her words, but from her perspective. And that meant strolls with you and toddy time with Dad, and those notes mean so much to me still to this day. I have them all.
Happy birthday, Gran. I am so grateful to be here to celebrate your life. 90 years on this planet. How lucky we are to have had you so long. I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for the love that you've given me for the last 20 years. You married my grandfather when I was 16, which kind of is, you know, older to adopt somebody as a grandchild. But I can honestly say that it was like you were never not there. I think that's probably the story that a lot of people would tell about you. You just always come in with yourself, and you just fit, and you fit in my life, and you fit in our lives. I can honestly say it takes a brave person to come into a family this big, and even we were no match for the size of your heart.
We wanted to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy birthday. And we're so happy to be a part of this family, and we love our daughter-in-law, Ashley, and the kids, and we love all of you guys. So have a wonderful time.
Have a wonderful, wonderful celebration.
Love, you're a one great travel companion. In the few short years I've known you, we have done a lot of traveling. I like to drive, and you enjoy the view from the back roads of America. We've been to 31 states, traveling from the East Coast to the state of Washington, and from Key West, Florida to the Canadian border. Lots of great memories with you by my side.
Also, I'll never forget the story. Whenever, I guess, our parents went away and you came and stayed over, and you made sure to clean our kitchen at 5 a.m. And you know what? That was the cleanest our house has ever been.
Certainly you are the epitome of a true Southern lady. Your hospitality, the way you carry yourself, certainly the way you dress, and certainly your cooking skills, housekeeping, and certainly throwing away the newspaper before anybody reads it. Unlike me, where I might keep it for a day or two.
But she, she does this thing when, she'll do this little, when she's thinking something clever or heard something, look for it. She does this little cluck thing that I like to get her to do. I like to be around when she does it, and she's still easy to. It's really easy to shock her. I like that. When I think of her, I think of holidays, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. Yeah, we see a lot of her then. We see her lots of other times, but she makes me actually think of those holidays. She never seems to lose sight of the purpose of them, and she makes them special. I saw her tested under fire. We both loved Buddy so much, and I saw her under duress handle things with such class, and she's tough-minded, and can get in there and roll up her sleeves. I mean, she's really something. You think of her as delicate, but she's pretty tough. And she makes me want to be better. It's like so many great nuns that I grew up with. The ones I really loved made me want to be. I wanted to live up to their expectations.
Gran has brought a lot of joy to my life. She is one of the best people I know.
Jane is one of those people, one of those rare people, who actually takes a situation and both tries to keep it the way that she knows it should be and move it in a direction that she knows it can be. I have lucked out in having Gran be a part of my life and the life of my children and the grandmother to my wife. And I am so grateful to have had an opportunity to know you, Gran, and to be with you. Every opportunity that I've had to be with you has been a gift. And I think everybody who sees this and hears this agrees.
She makes me better because she pretty much thinks I can do anything. And she loves who I love. She loves my people. She loves my friends. She makes them feel loved. She makes me feel like maybe I don't keep my house as clean as I could. So there's that. But she is someone that I always want to make proud. I always want to make sure I've got the best things to tell Gran, that I did the best thing, that I did the right thing, that I was the best Ashley, so that she'll be proud.
Well, happy birthday, my love.
Happy birthday, Gran.
Happy birthday, Gran.
We love you so much.
Happy birthday, and I love you very much.
Happy birthday, and I love you so much.
Happy 90th birthday. Love ya.
Happy 90th birthday, Gran. We love you.
Happy birthday, Gran. So sorry we couldn't be there. We love you.
I hope you have a happy birthday and many more happy and healthy ones to come.
Happy birthday, Gran.
Happy birthday.
I love you, and I hope you are having a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Jane.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to God. Happy birthday to you.
And remember, we've got one more graduation date in a couple of weeks. Take care.
By the way, TV people, if that was more than a minute, just cut out the bad parts where I didn't look very good.
That was good. That was good, Ellie.
Are we done yet, though?
Are we done yet, though?